Welcome to the 75th anniversary of Sigma Alpha Epsilon Missouri Gamma Chapter. This is an awesome accomplishment. There's not a lot of chapters that get to do this sort of thing anymore. We've had a great turnout. Thank you guys so much for coming. With that being said, I'm going to turn it over to George and get this thing started.
Thank you, Bryce. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Bryce.
Thank you to the chapter for hosting us and welcoming us back to the 75th. Give you my official remarks now. Brothers and friends, this alumni weekend we celebrate an exciting milestone in the rich history of Missouri Gamma, our 75th anniversary at Westminster College. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I would like to welcome everyone here. We are delighted to see each of you. Congratulations to our milestone classes, everyone celebrating the 50th anniversary for the class of 1974.
Go 74!
We also have a representative from the class of 1994 celebrating his 30th, way back there in the back. How about a special recognition for Brother Jerry Middleton celebrating his 65th, 1950.
Hey, Jerry!
10 years ago, we convened in the same place to commemorate the grand renovation to our revered fraternity abode. We dedicated the building as the Ted C. Wetterau Chapter House, named after one of our founding fathers and the first eminent archon of Missouri Gamma. Today, we celebrate the restoration of our proud lines. When Gamma Sigma first came to Westminster College in 1947, the challenge to our founding fathers was not only to compete with the four established and rival organizations already dominating the Greek campus, but also to earn the recognition of SAE. They prevailed, and the charter establishing Missouri Gamma was signed on April 23, 1949. There were many struggles, which included raising funds to build this permanent chapter house to replace the Navy barracks where they initially lived. The men moved to these premises in 1950. Not surprisingly, they brought with them an irrepressible enthusiasm as well as the excellent reputation of Sigma Alpha Epsilon, which resonates today through the rich tradition of our brotherhood. One of the most recognizable symbols of our brotherhood is our noble mascot, the lion. These particular lions have welcomed brothers and friends into our chapter house since 1961. They have stood as a distinctive bastion on campus, as well as a target for our rivals. Above all, the Lions represent the resilient pride of SAE. Likewise, the primary goal of the Alumni Association and Board of Trustees remains steadfast: deliver the authentic SAE experience our brothers deserve, benefiting current members as well as future generations at Westminster College. We must continually cultivate the best in a man by nurturing the bonds of brotherhood, while safeguarding the ideals of fraternity. With continued dedication and effort, coupled with renewed alumni participation, we will work together to further achieve many more goals. As long as the actives continue to excel, the Missouri Gamma will continue to thrive. We are grateful for your continued support of the chapter, as well as your commitment to the restoration of our beloved Lions. I would especially like to recognize Rob Davis for having come up with the idea. They were falling apart 2 years ago. Rob started on the idea of how we could renovate it. I would also like to recognize Randy Johnson, class of 1974, for leading this project. Randy, you proved that SAE is for life. Thank you, brother. And with that, I turn it over to Randy.
Well, welcome everyone. I tell you, there's so many familiar faces here. And I'm glad to welcome all of you back on campus for the 75th anniversary celebration, our 50th class reunion. But there's so many people to thank who donated to this project. It's not easy. These lines were falling apart. This tail was about gone. You could see the rebar. Parts of ears were missing. There were scabs all over it. And we had to find a company that would come in and restore them. And we found one in St. Louis called Restoration Plus. Michelle and her partner, Patty, came over here one August day, right before classes start, before the football players came in. and they said they probably scraped off 15 coats of paint.
At least.
At least. And then began the repair and patch. When they started to finish the products, both lines, they were dealt with Mother Nature. I tell you, rain came in, wind came in, their canopy that they used to cover the lines while they worked on it in the hot sun of August flew off. It ended up somewhere over there, broken and destroyed. They were only able to put one coat of sealer on it, and that really didn't help. We had to bring them back to kind of touch up, and now they've got 3 coats of sealer. So we've got to really be careful to continue to maintain their beautiful look by sealing them at least twice a year. But there are so many people to thank. Georgia said they're 62 years old. They needed some work. They lasted a long time, but you know, we had to do something. So hope you like them. I hope they look pretty good. They are renewed. So I've got a list, and I had to get this printed down because I couldn't remember about 30 names of all the donors. So I'd like to read them and thank the SC brothers who contributed to the Lions. So if I mention your name, if you're here, just give me a little wave. Okay? I don't want to ask you to stand up. So Dave B, 63. Thank you. Gordon III, 82. Lieutenant Colonel Tim Camp, 89. Marshal, 62. Tom Rissman. Jeff Liga, 77. Sellers, 83. Williams, 75. Ball sauce, 01, right? As I told George, I don't want to do fulfillment of gifts. So Paul picked that area up, and for those that gave at certain levels, thank you, Paul, for handling that. Yes. Dr. Brian Walker, 75. Jim Bossier, 20. Jay Bailey, 64. 71. Jim Reed, 60. Rob Davis, 86. Jared Mon, 92.
I was on the
Ted Wilson, 78. Dr. Bill McNeese. Those names I just mentioned are part of the Lions Society giving, so thank you very much. Board of the Lions, that gave a little bit more. We have Dr. Gary Middleton. David Johnson, 76. Roger Harrison, Jr., 66. Sam Powell, I know he's 62, there he is. Lieutenant Colonel Chad Skaggs, 90. Dave Champion, 65. 74. Dave Gerhardt, 74. Kevin Hattemer, 94. John Wilcock, 99. The Order of the Lions. So thank you for everybody contributing that lovely thing. Guardian of the Lions. So these are the big donors. Here's one anonymous donor. I don't know who that was. Sir B.K. Dr. Joe Ashley. Where did he go? Jim Harris, 57. John Meyer, 69. North 76. I talked to Joe. He would have been here, but he had another engagement. He's at the Masters.
No.
He got an invitation, so I forgive him.
Sure. Hey, we found by Bobby Jones. Brother, he's
And last but not least, where's Val Peterson? Val, could you please step forward? Where's Val? Oh, I got you sitting down relaxing. Val Peterson, class of 78.
Yep.
You really helped us really kick this off. It was very large together. So thank you very, very much, from the bottom of my heart and the rest. We are awarding you this gift, and you can read it on the front, and that'll be great.
Where's the imminent archive?
Rice.
Current one?
Yeah.
Where's the next one?
But we don't you know that? Yeah.
Oh, they don't. Put that on, yeah.
On the mantle? Are you sure? Very nice. You sure? Thank you very much. Thank you.
I wouldn't get it through the scanner.
Thank you very much.
Our goal was 12,000. We raised over 14,000.
Very good.
And again, thank you to all the donors. We really appreciate it. All right, we ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
Well, you didn't tell people for another.
We
It's
got
gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, you ready, Rob?
Hey!